Okay, now then, one other little organ we hadn't looked at down here. Okay, what's this organ right here?
Is that the pancreas? Or
Nope.
spleen?
That's the spleen, and what system is it in? Just watched the movie on it. I said, watch it.
Oh, digestive?
No.
No, that was other class.
This is in the immune system. This filters the blood and gets out all the dead bacteria, dead viruses, and stuff that your immune system kills.
Okay.
It also gets rid of red blood cells, which die about every 90 days and have to be replaced. So it gets rid of that with carcasses out of the blood. And any other toxins you may have in there is filtered out through the spleen. Okay, now then, since we know this is a genital papilla down here, you know this is female, so we might be thinking there's probably some organs, female organs related somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now y'all see little curly cubes here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna gross you out, so you remember this thing. So little curly cubes, what they remind me of. They remind me of little cheesy zits you squeeze, and they come out little squirty cubes. And at the end of each one of them, what's that tube called? What's the tube called? Fallopian tubes. Okay, at the end of the fallopian tubes, another little organ. What's it called? I'm holding on to right here. What is that, guys? Here's another one over on this side.
Ovaries?
That's the ovaries. Got one on either side, and you got fallopian tubes on either side. Okay, what's the fallopian tube good for?
Giving nutrients to the baby?
No. The fallopian tube carries an egg. The ovaries produce eggs every month in a female. They're released out in the body cavity, and the fallopian tube is kind of like a catcher's mitt. It has a catcher's mitt on the end of it. It's actually kind of trumpet shaped. It has little fronds on the end of it that move back and forth, that move the body fluids and kind of woo the egg into it. So the egg starts its journey down the fallopian tube. And it moves on down the fallopian tube, and it goes down through that. Female fallopian tubes, human females are about that big right there. And they're fairly straight. And you got two ovaries on either side. This egg will come into the fallopian tube and start moving down it. Now, if she is married and they have intercourse and ejaculate sperm into the vagina, during intercourse, that sperm will start swimming. They start swimming up through the vagina to the back of the vagina, up to the uterus, up through the uterus. And on top of the uterus, there are two tubes that come into it. Fallopian tubes from either side. Those fallopian tubes will have ovaries on either side too. So the sperm will start swimming up those fallopian tubes. And as it swims up the fallopian tube, it's going to eventually meet an egg. If an egg being produced, come down there, when they touch, that's when fertilization occurs. And when fertilization occurs, that's the beginning of life. That's when life begins, with fertilization. The egg and the sperm come together, and they form one cell, getting half the chromosomes and the sperm and half of them from the ovary into one cell, and that one cell starts to divide, and it continues on dividing until it eventually becomes a baby. But that, just initially, though, it formed one big cell. That one big cell starts dividing again and again and again. It forms a little thing called a morula, which rolls down the fallopian tube and on straight into the uterus. When it arrives in the uterus, if that cell implants itself in the wall of the uterus, then they become pregnant. If it impregnates itself inside of the wall of the uterus, the woman becomes pregnant then. If it doesn't impregnate, then it just passes on out the menstrual flow. Okay, one organ we haven't seen yet is the pancreas. It's down under everything. Hold these things up for me a little bit right here. Well, I haven't looked at the kidneys good yet. Here's the kidney down under here. And the kidneys, there's a tube coming out of the kidney. What is that tube called? What's the tube called coming out of the kidney? The ureter? It is. Thank you. How do you know all this?
I was in anatomy last year.
Good. Need to help these guys. Okay, it's kidney. Closer here. Had one tube coming out of it, and it's called the ureter. And there's that tube right there. Okay, there's the ureter. U-R-E-T-E-R. Comes out of the kidney. Where's the ureter go to?
Bladder.
It goes to the bladder. It goes to the urinary bladder. So now then you got the urine out of the kidney into the bladder, and you got to go to the bathroom. And now you're going to relieve your bladder. It's got to flow through a tube from the bladder to the outside of the body. What's that tube called?
Urethra.
Urethra. Okay, you got the same thing on this other side. You got the same size, same kidney. You got the same tube running out over here. That's it right there. Ureter on this side. Now, then, if you draw a line between the top of the two kidneys, straight across, and hit the backbone, you're going to run into the pancreas in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find one for you. Give me water paper back there, please. Water paper. Can somebody hold this thing back for me? Organ right here. You see it's right from the top of this kidney to the top of that kidney over there. It's right against the backbone. What's this organ? What is it?
I don't know.
That's the pancreas. Okay, now then, the pancreas is a dual system organ. It means it can work in two different systems. What are the two systems?
Digestive and endocrine.
Yes. So digestive because it produces digestive juices. If you see the pancreas, if you look at it real close, you see some little granules in there. Look like little granules under this little thin thing. That thing pulls apart very easily. It's got granules in there. And this produces, it can be in the digestive system because it does produce digestive juices, but it also can be in the endocrine system because it produces insulin, which is a hormone. Insulin regulates your blood sugar. That's what diabetics have to take. Insulin, they have to have injections of insulin. So that's the pancreas right there. That's one of the better pancreases I've ever seen. Pig. Okay. One other, let's see, down here. When the large intestine starts to exit the body through a tube, what's this tube called right here? It's the rectum. This is a very large muscle. This is the muscle that allows you to go to the mall. You feel like you got to do number 2, and you don't want to at the mall because the toilet's dirty. Dirty bathroom. You don't do it waiting to get home. This is the muscle that allows you to go home. Allows you to hold it. It keeps them pooping in your pants. Okay.
Where's
guys.
the colon? The colon.
Colon?
Colon.
This is the large colon, large intestine or colon. This is all colon here.
Oh, okay.
That's the large colon, smaller colon. Or intestines. Intestines and colon are both synonymous with each other, but the small intestines are on the right side, the large intestines are always on the left in a pig. Totally opposite with a human being. The human being, the small intestines are right in the middle of the body. Colon comes up one side, rafts goes across the top and then back down and out. So it kind of makes a circle around them. Next week we're going to look at the lungs and also at the kidney. For a little bit closer look at the kidney, if we're going to be looking at the inside of the kidney, the cortex of it, medulla, and some things on the inside of it, which you'll need to know for your exam. Okay, that's it, guys.
Thank you.